I'm about to do a transmission fluid cooler line on my 2010 Jeep Wrangler. Welcome along. All right, we're about to get this party started. I thought just tightening my transmission cooler line hose would help, but it looks like we're gonna be replacing it. It is still leaking. That's all right. I'm not sure how much fluid's gonna come out. Try and get a little bit of a better shot. You can definitely see it's still leaking. All right, so I got a couple of drain pans. This one over here might work better since it's deeper. But transmission fluid, let's get started. This is the hose that I have for it. Technically it's a power steering hose, but it calls for the same thing on the transmission cooler line hose replacement. So I'm going with this. I don't know if it'd be the same for your Jeep, but I do get to use the Jeep ratchet on this one. It's 1/4 inch, so I don't know if I'll need to use the extension, but let's see what happens. All right, so I'm gonna see if I can actually even use a ratchet. No. Maybe if I didn't have to have the extension on here. But I don't want to pull them down that far. So it looks like I'm using an open end wrench. Already got the open end wrench. Definitely not that size. These are 1/4 inch. We're gonna find out how much these really leak here in just a minute. I'm gonna move the camera for that one on my phone. Definitely have safety glasses on. Because we're about to find out how much this is gonna leak. I'm gonna get this off, do the other side, and then I think I'll move my phone back. So you'll see it in just a minute when I get the hose off. That's actually leaking quite a bit. We'll find out how much I actually lose here. I did have to end up cutting the hose. We'll see what happens. It's still going there. Good thing I have plenty of fluid. So it was starting to leak quite a bit. So what I did was, if you can see it here, I just stuffed a little rag in there. I know it's not gonna stop it completely, but it'll minimize what I lose. I've got plenty, but might end up doing an actual change out eventually. I know it's more complicated than an oil change, but to the future plans. So we'll see. But got both sides off. I'm just doing the one that was leaking. I will tackle the other one down the road. Always something to do on the Jeep. So yeah, I did have to cut both ends though. That really helped to get it off. I haven't heard that in any other videos that I've seen on this topic. And other videos about catching it. So that's a bonus right there. Cut the hose right here, and I found out my stand for my phone was a little bit weaker than I thought. This one's actually from the grid that I have in front of the Jeep, but guess I'm gonna need a new stand. So I'm just gonna cut the hose length here, and I'm just gonna measure the other piece that's right in there. Get about the same length, maybe a little more, because that one was either torn off or somebody cut it short. So I'll get that done. I made that one just a hair longer. Like I said, the other one that was on there was short. So might trim just a little bit more, but that should be good. Got the new hose on. It's a lot better of fit than the last one. get my clamps connected. I'll be able to wrap this up. All right, got both the clamps back on there, position them in a way that I can get to the ratchet with them. One's turned the other way, but that's all right, no big deal. But add some fluid, call it a day. It's a Jeep chandelier, or a duck chandelier, I don't know which.